one to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mountaineers offense will get the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good, but you also need...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, and coaches watch tape all week, and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. It's Hubbard. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So Kansas State's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback has to protect himself, gets down with the slide. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Moss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
punt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Zings it complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Nice move there.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Fires to the big fella. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Gallagher. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man quickly. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Coming up, fourth down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Finds his tight end. Got room at the 35. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. On the ground, it's Sands.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He'll take it himself. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, Wildcats! They take the lead with the 6.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game, and you're wondering Who can break through? Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Vanderbilt is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Doors fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
First down, West Virginia.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hubbard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Hubbard. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the...
That's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give and tick, 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 tick. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Quarterback keeper. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Gallagher. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw for it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
1st down, West Virginia.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
1st down, West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hubbard. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll go to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st down, West Virginia.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. 15 seconds to play, and if they have a last gasp, they have to recover this onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
Thanks so much for spending